What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me today. We're going to go over, well, first of all, let me ask you this question. If someone says exercise, what are the first exercises that come to your mind? It's probably either squat or push-up, right? Those are the most common ones done. And there's a reason for that. I mean, they're probably one of the most beneficial for your upper body and lower body, being the push-up and the squat. So today we're going to go over some tricks and just a general exercise instruction on how to perform a push-up, okay? So the first concern I usually get with a push-up is, it bothers the wrist, okay? It's not a comfortable position. So I have one little trick for you that you can try, and then I'm going to show you some different variations of the push-up that can also assist with that wrist position. So being here on the ground with the wrist like so, okay, is not very safe for your wrist to begin with and not safe for your shoulder. Now, if we want to do a push-up so it's going to, bother our shoulder and our wrist the least, you actually want to be, whether it's holding a dumbbell, a handle, or even on your fist. This is a little uncomfortable for those of you that have not done it, but once you kind of build that pattern, you start to get rid of the discomfort in your fist, so to say. But this is much more comfortable for your wrist instead of being like this on the ground. We all have socks, right? For those of you at 40 West ladies, you know exactly what these are, right? Grab some socks, okay, clean ones, probably, okay? They're folded over like this, okay? And you're basically gonna press your palm right into it like that as you do your push-up, okay? So we're not fully in this position, the full extension, okay? But we're not fully neutral. So we're gonna take a little bit in between. So you wanna hold those socks just like so as you go through your push-up, okay? And from the side, make sure I don't hit my head, you're gonna be here, all right? So that's my first little tip for you, just a little trick, roll something up. It doesn't have to be a sock, it can be a little sweat towel, a t-shirt, a tie. Basically, you gotta have something lying around that you can use, okay? Maybe even a koozie. Okay, so there's a bunch of little options there. So let's throw those off to the side. Now let's get to a push-up. A push-up is primarily just working your chest and a little bit of core. There's a little bit of shoulders that get involved, however, we don't want to be shoulder dominant, okay? So the first point I wanna make with that is see the angle? This is right where you wanna be with a push-up. You see my elbows? They're off at a 45-degree angle roughly from the side. This is where you wanna be for a chest dominant push-up. What I see a lot of is this. Elbows coming out to the side becomes a huge shoulder dominant push-up. You lose your core activation, and that's how you develop shoulder issues. Okay, so we got two things off the list. We're gonna help with your wrist issues by holding onto some socks. We're gonna bring the elbows in to get it more of a chest dominant motion as opposed to a chest. So already we're working injury prevention. Now say a full push-up from the ground is a little bit challenging for you. All right, well, let's regress that. I'm gonna start with the easiest variation and then move all the way up to most challenging. All of these are perfectly acceptable. We're all at different levels. So start with which one is more challenging for you. After doing them for a while, you're gonna develop to the next progression, next progression, and next progression. All right, so the first one, I here just happen to have a little seat for a machine. Whether you're at home and you have a chair, an ottoman, a couch, a staircase, anything of that nature will work perfectly for this, okay? A stool, like bench, whatever, outside on your deck, whatever. There's so much options. Everyone has something. So your hands right here, okay? Also, if you notice, if I'm gripping like this, my wrists aren't fully in that fully extended position either, are they, right? Because I'm kind of gripping the side of whatever it is, the bench, the stool, the couch, we got that, right? Next thing is my knees. I'm operating from my knees, like to cross the feet. Nice straight line from basically the backs, tops of my ears, all the way down to my knee, right? Straight line all the way through here, AKA I'm not like this, and I'm not like this in my push-up, okay? Slowly lower yourself down, okay? And push right away. It's a little trial and error to figure out exactly where you want to be because you want whatever this platform is to hit you right about where the armpits would be, okay? If it hits up here, it's too high, shoulder dominant, too low, it's also going to be some shoulder issues involved. Okay, so once you've perfected this push-up, okay, now you can go to here and a push-up here. Okay, once that is pretty easy, you can go to a full push-up, right? Fists or socks. Let me pull the socks into this. Full push-up here. Okay, slow going down and drive right up. Now, the other thing I want you to look at, take a look at my butt, my core, my back. See how it's a nice straight line, even when I'm at the bottom? Okay, that's where you want to be. So squeeze your belly. You're in a plank position the whole time. You don't want to be here. That's what I see way too much. Okay, that's how you're going to blow out your lower back. It may be more challenging, okay, but it's going to be a lot safer and it's going to build muscle a lot quicker. All right. So those are some quick little tips and tricks and a progression of how to build up your push-up so that you can be the best push-up doer in your class, all right? So keep doing those push-ups and squats because we also mentioned those. Happy holidays, stay safe and stay active, friends. Thank you.